My brethren, Pirate Software is now down 170,000 subscribers, and these are stats from the past 30 days. That is a lot. And we got some more updates on the god himself, Thor, Odin's son. And we of course know where this backlash is coming from. It was his purposely misrepresentation of StopKillingGames, the double down and just complete arrogance and ignorance of his statements. This guy doesn't care about consumers. And I will say, I did actually feel a little bad. I was like, okay, maybe the backlash needs to calm down slightly. I don't want the guy to die or anything, but maybe we could tone it down just a little bit. But then I saw how he treated his own father live in front of plenty of people, okay? His ego couldn't help but show itself. Pirate Software refused to even tell his father happy birthday. And this is the father that he praises so much. He's told stories about his dad that works at Blizzard. But all right, not enough talking. Let's go ahead and let the video speak for itself.
But since you did, last month was my birthday and you missed it. You didn't call me. Neither did your brother. You guys both ignored me for my birthday.
That isn't true. I sent you a text.
No, you did not. That was last year. I got nothing. You sent me one last year.
Did I send you one last year? Am I your son? Oh, man. Yeah. It was last year. Wow.
I want everybody to know that Thor did not say anything to his father for his birthday a month ago.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't text you anything after that last happy birthday, so it's still the same one. It still counts.
Your logic sucks.
Mr. Pirate Software, that's how you treat your own pappy. That's pretty wild, brother. Not okay, man. Texting your dad happy birthday apparently is too much, or you can say it to him in person. But this guy's ego is so incredibly large. He tries to make a joke of it in front of hundreds of people watching, if not thousands of people, instead of saying, oh, yo, my bad, Pops. Happy birthday, pappy. This is why bad things happen, Thor. This is why you're losing tens of thousands of subscribers a day. You're an asshole. Your father's probably sitting back thinking to himself, my son's a dick. Where did I go wrong? But luckily, the Stop Killing Games initiative is doing great. It's doing amazing. It recently even received support from the Vice President of the European Parliament. That is great news. He quoted saying this: a game once sold belongs to the consumer, not the company. And he's even helping the campaign with legal protection. But of course, the god of thunder, Thor, Odinson, when asked by one of his fans to just simply apologize and maybe move on, he doubles down. He doubles down. The ego, bro. I don't know how many times I have to prove that this guy has an ego. I've made countless videos at this point showing this, but whatever. Well, let's go ahead and hear his latest response.
Put up a video saying you were wrong with every situation and the internet move on. I am not doing that. I don't give a Yeah, simply bend the knee and lie about how you feel and everyone will stop bullying you. That's a great idea, dude. Yeah, no.
I would argue people would still pick on Pirate Software because that's just how the internet works, right? Even if he were to say sorry, bend the knee, whatever he wants to call it, admit that he was wrong on certain things. Sure, well, would he still get made fun of? Absolutely. But I think now he's starting to receive more backlash just at the fact that he's an asshole. And it turns out that he's not so good of a developer. So here we have a quote-unquote game dev, indie studio executive that's also a designer, attempting to educate us on why the Stop Killing Games movement is bad for consumers when the product he releases, when reviewed by qualified individuals within his same field, are saying it's garbage. So not only is Thor Odinson a douchebag that doesn't care about consumers, refuses to say happy birthday to his father, the products he released are pure garbage. But let's go ahead and take it from an expert, Mr. Coding Jesus. I love that name, by the way. Coding Jesus. That's a sexy name, brother. And Mr. Coding Jesus was reviewing one of the titles that Thor worked on, which is Heartbound.
And so I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice if I can address Thor's critique by finding code that he's written off stream to really get into the details. I was able to extract the code that he's written using data.win and the Undertale mod tool, and I'd like to focus on that for today's code review. Now, I know that a lot of people might be thinking, why are you doing a review on old code? Well, I decided to compare that 2018 version of the code that Thor himself distributed with the code available in the demo version of Heartbound, and at least at the places that I found major issues, there wasn't any difference. Now, he actually checks collisions twice for each pixel, and he doesn't have any early exit should his second instance of that check not execute.
So he has garbage takes and garbage code, but yet he wants to be a contrarian to a movement that benefits consumers, the same people that will be purchasing his unoptimized piece of garbage. And I see why he's against the Stop Killing Games initiative. Like, who would want to actually do their job? Pirate Software would be forced to create optimized code to allow entries into their servers once they abandon their video game like he abandoned his father on his birthday. Like, well, why would any game developer want to create and support their video game for long term? It doesn't make sense, right? Like, I'm thinking like Pirate Software now. Fellas, you thought I was done, didn't you? I'm not. I'm never done. Because here we have a level 5 fish, another creator that's within the same field as Pirate Software, proving that this guy's a moron.
Level 5 fish decided to profile it against his own surface-based implementation. The comparison code is available on GitHub, linked in the description, and the full 7-minute explanation by Level 5 Fish.
So I've taken the lighting code and I've imported it into GameMaker. Now, the only things I've changed are this line right here, where it says it's just a conditional basically, and I've just replaced it with true, meaning it's always going to run. And the reason for doing that is because whenever this was here, it would just flicker. Notice something, we are getting less than 20 FPS. That code is running the collision check and the drawing the pixels 80,000 times. It is using 99.675% of performance, roughly. This is the implementation that I came up with. I'll note it's really nothing complex. It's not super difficult, I think, for most people to make something similar. 0.238% performance. The idea is pretty clear here. Just how absolutely abysmal this is for performance.
Well, there you have it, fellas. And to be really direct, Heartbound isn't a graphical intensive game. It doesn't seem like it has $1 million budgets worth of water particle effects. I don't understand how he is just so confident speaking on these problems and trying to be a contrarian when, brother, you got to focus on the things that are right in front of you. Why did you release this piece of crap to the public? But I get it, right? It's an early access game. You can choose to buy it, just know it's early access, whatever. But I would assume that if Thor Odinson is this confident and cocky online that the products he would release would be top tier. Now if he released like a god tier level video game title, I think that would help his case, because we'll look at you and be like, oh yeah, he knows what he's talking about. But you can't talk shit and then not have the results. We want to see results, brother. But other than that, definitely let me know what you all think about this video down in the comment section below. Join the Discord. I'm looking for moderators. If you want to be a mod, all you have to do is just stay in there and talk. You do it all the time anyway. And rewatch the video to help push it out in the YouTube algorithm. Also comment down in the comment section below, the usual. It could be anything random. YouTube doesn't know. It just likes interactions. Peace.